Afternoon baseball now, and a fine Sunday for our national pastime from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Today, the finale of this. Corey Kluber starts the game on the mound for the third and final game of the series. HR, what's the word on him?
Well, Matt, we're watching a guy who's the reigning champion of the Cy Young in the American League last year. He's the American League Cy Young Award winner. That speaks volumes to his stuff and how he gets himself ready for games. He's always prepared. Lineups are afraid of him. And regardless if he's having a good outing or not, the stuff carries. So I want to see him have a good outing today.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but this will be foul. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here, Harold. Fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6.
Matt, this has been one of those up and down teams. They lost the last game, putting them at 500. Everybody wants to play above 500 baseball. Maybe they'll be motivated by that alone.
This one's down to third, and this goes right through him. And how about that to start a game?
Well, that's just a great at-bat. Down 0-2, and he still gets a base hit out of it. Just up there. This guy's a fighter, man. He battles you all the way through, and he shows us right there to start the game the type of battler he is at the plate.
Chopped weakly to the left. Gonna be a tough play. And indeed, he won't look at second. He'll just flip it on over to first to take the sure out. With that, here's a look at the Brewers starting lineup. Who stands out to you, Danny?
You know, I'm really impressed with what Orlando Arcia is doing. He's in the top 5 in runs scored in the National League, so he's a big part of the lineup. The guys behind him are doing a good job of driving him in, too, but they'd be a whole different team without him.
Catch made out there in left center as the runner may tag from second. Nope, actually, he'll stay put, and there are 2 away now.
Batting fourth.
Striding into the box, Eric Timms. First opportunity for him here with the leadoff man still standing at second. 2 gone now. First pitch on its way. This is pulled into right. That gets down, and the inning will continue. And the run will score as the Brewers are off to an early 1-0 lead.
Well, when you've got a guy with speed like that, he's going from second to home on a base hit just about every time. The top speed here on Show Track is about as fast as you'll ever see, and he ended up making that play not even close.
Settling in now, Travis Shaw. And you can see great numbers over the past few games. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. 2 out with the man at first. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
He's already given up a run. He's got a runner on. He's got to put this guy away. Got him in an 0-2 count. You can't let this inning get any worse.
Hard hit ball to second. Adore is there. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 2 hits lead. Chris Sale is on the mound for the Brewers in this one. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, he's having an exceptional season. He's able to put together a solid year, an ERA in the low 2s. He's been around the plate. He's pitching deep in games. So I expect to see another dominating performance from him with his team in the game, and him maybe walking out of here with another W. He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
The 0-2 once more. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
That misses 1-2.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
So he chased out of the strike zone on that one. Michael Brantley sent packing to start out the bottom of the first. Clint Frazier comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. A little roller toward the hole. And a barehanded pickup, and that's an incredible effort to get the second out of the inning. Now that's a Gold Glove caliber play there.
You got that right, Matt. There is a lot of moving parts on that barehanded play, and it is a thing of beauty when everything comes together just like it did. You can bet he'll be watching this one again after the game.
Hit sharply on the ground. Perez is right there. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They trail this one 1-0. Stepping into the box, Domingo Santana. He'll start things out here against Corey Kluber. Into the windup and the pitch. And he couldn't hold back that time. They say he went around at strike one. Now here's the pitch. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Wow, that's a little bit of a surprise. You don't see too many ugly swings from him. He's having such a great year. You'd think he's on most things all the time.
Odor under it to put it away for the first out. Coming to the plate now, Corey Ray. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that'll find its way into center field for a one-out hit.
Back-to-back line drives. Now, the first guy was out, but, man, they're swinging the bat pretty good. These two guys saw him pretty good. Let's see what happens now.
Perez.
In now, Hernan Perez. And he's a guy that's not afraid to run if he gets aboard. Comes in ranked second on the team in stolen bases. He's set, and the pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. And they tag him out, but this will work as a sort of a sacrifice as the runner moves up. Coming to the plate now, Roberto Perez. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with two away. Hit the other way out toward right field. And he'll pull this one down a step or two in front of the warning track, and the inning is over. Milwaukee leaves one. Standing in, Trey Mancini. Power is a big part of his game, of course, entering the contest fifth in the American League home run race. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
0-2.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Fouled back.
Matt, he's thrown two pitches right down the middle and got away with them. I don't think he should go back there again, but he's got a little bit better if he wants to put him away. This guy's too good a hitter.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Trey Mancini becomes the first out here in the bottom of the second. Jed Jerko stands in as he looks at a called strike.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. Hit pretty well out to deep left field. Racing back the left fielder. That one is out of here. This game is tied.
Well, he got a curveball, and that's the one pitch. If you catch it right, it is tailored to go out of the ballpark. It gets that little loop to you. You take the swing up on it like he did right here, and that ball travels out of the park.
Todd Frazier is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one. And this one's tapped foul at home plate.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressiveness and make him chase now.
And the slider gets him swinging. Two gone. Here's Rougned Odor now. No career at-bats for him against this particular arm in the past. A high fastball is in there. Sale gets the sign. Here's the 0-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Dribbled to the right side. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. But the Yankees are able to tie things up on the solo home run. We've played 2, all even at 1 apiece. Welcome back to Major League Baseball on MLB Network as we're set for the top half of the third from the Bronx. Ready for another chance? Orlando Arcia. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third. And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning. So he's aboard again with his second hit of the game here in the top of the third. And with that, we'll take a look at the current Milwaukee leaderboard to find that his total is currently tops on the roster in that department. Striding in once again, number 20. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball one. Here comes the 1-0. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball two.
That could be one of the downfalls of pitching out. It puts you behind in the count, and if you throw another ball, you're kind of in a difficult spot.
Back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
That's the 7th game he's hit in. Look out, 7 games. That's 1 week of feeling pretty good. Let's see how long he can make this last.
And this is on the ground to first. Could be 2. And the throw will go to second as they get the force out. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
First baseman number 7, Eric.
Digging in for his second at bat, Eric Timms. First offering on its way. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Odor gets dirty to second for 1. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
Hey, they couldn't turn the inning-ending double play. They just get the force out at second, and the runner scores from third.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Travis Shaw. 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's set. Now the pitch. A little bouncer. But that one rolls foul. Oh, this one bounces off the pitcher. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first. And that'll hits lead to a run here for Milwaukee. Now to the plate, Gavin Cecchini. It was an 0 for 4 day for him in yesterday's loss. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Ball chopped foul here at the plate, and he's behind 0-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. And with 1 away, it's time to check the standings in the NL Central as you see where the Brewers find themselves entering action today. Now here it comes. Yan Gomes is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's up near the top, currently tied for second in that category in the National League. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 0-1 count and the pitch. Started that swing a bit too early. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. So add 1 more name to the record book here as he strikes out this side on 9 pitches. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Now batting, Domingo Santana comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Number 16, Domingo Santana.
High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance into the second deck and gone.
Hey, I think it's time to start pitching around this guy. He's hit 3 home runs already in this series. I'm not sure what more they need to see, but this is not the guy I want to be pitching to right now.
Now batting.
Standing in now, Corey Ray.
Ray.
As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks.
And you see here, this is just a great piece of hitting. The ball's away, and he doesn't try to do too much with it. He just goes with the pitch, gets a great backspin on the ball, and clanks it off the foul pole for a homer.
Perez.
Into the box, Hernan Perez. And this will be fouled away.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
4 runs, 7 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Way outside. 1-2.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing the bat at that pitch.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Frazier moves over, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Up next,
now in the box, Roberto Perez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Two and 0 now.
Here he is, falling behind, another hitter, 2-0 count. You continue to put him in hitters' counts, you're going to continue to get burned.
Boy, and here's a drive, deep left field, and the long ball's going to bite him for the 3rd time today as this one is gone. A home run. A solo shot here to left. His first home run of the season as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
Well, when a manager talks about hitting being contagious, that is exactly what we're talking about. One guy tees off, and the guy behind him starts to feel a little bit more confident, a little bit more focused. The next thing you know, you've got 3 home runs in an inning, and your entire offense is off and running.
There to pull it in is Brantley, and there are 2 gone now. Digging in and looking for more, number 20, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First offering on its way. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
Takes this the other way to right. Judge will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So they get 3 runs here, all coming via solo home runs. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The Brewers lead this one 5-1. Into the box now, Clint Frazier. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How do they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
That's what makes this guy so great. A pitch right on the corner. Most people cannot do that. Seems like he does it anytime he sits back there and says, here's where I want to put it, and he puts it there.
And another foul ball.
Whoa, he tried to get a little cute right there. A little 2-strike changeup. He thought he might get a swing and miss, but man, he left that in the zone. He's fortunate that ball didn't leave the park.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Up next for the Yankees, right fielder,
Aaron Judge is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. A changeup over the inside corner. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Aaron Judge goes down for out number 2 in the bottom half. Trey Mancini will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. Santana on the move, and this will easily find the wall in front of the stands by the 314 sign. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
The batter, third baseman.
Here's Jed Jerko now, and he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Pickoff move to second. Runner back standing. And now he'll step off and raise his hand towards second, but he'll just hold on to it. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And this is chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Digging in once again, Jared Kendall. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And it looks like the Yankees will have a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 game so far. So the Brewers get their leadoff man aboard to start out the frame. And he's out trying to stretch it into a double, so a costly mistake here leading off the inning. Ready for another shot now. Eric Timms, a hit in 2 tries so far. And he lays off there 1-0.
His pitch count is in a really good place at this point in the game. He's pounding the zone and getting first pitch outs just like he did on the last guy. We might see him work deep into this game if he keeps this up.
Judge is under it. And that's the second out of the inning. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. Hit back up the middle. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3. Didn't waste any time like the first pitch he saw to keep the inning going. Ready once again, Domingo Santana. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. And a ball line foul here over the Yankee dugout. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Hit hard back up the middle. Here's a flip to Odor covering, and the inning is over. Into the box now, Todd Frazier, and he'll step in to start things out against Chris Sale. And this is low, ball 1. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far. So this has been another fine outing for him this afternoon as we check out the league leaders in ERA. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Here's Rougned Odor now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
Well, you know you've got it working on the mound when they're swinging right through it, even when you're putting it right down the middle of the strike zone. Not the greatest of game plans, though.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game. Digging in to try it again. Gavin Cecchini comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball 1. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Good looking sinker on the inside corner.
He hasn't used that pitch much this game. That's one he's been working on.
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. Steven Matz takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 34, Steven.
Ready for another chance. Corey Ray. He'll lead it off against Steven Matz.
Leading off for the Brewers, the designated hitter, Corey.
Grounded back up the middle. Played on the backhand. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The batter, number 14, second baseman, Hernan.
Ready for another
Perez.
shot now. Hernan Perez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. On the ground to third. Throw gets him, 2 down.
The catcher,
digging in and looking for more. Roberto Perez comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Ground ball sent back up the middle. On to first, and can you believe it? A 3-pitch inning, and just here's the catcher, Yan Gomes. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
And there's ball 1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And a fastball just a bit high.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
This is one of those rare hitters counts we've seen in this game. They're just having a difficult time getting it going.
And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Santana moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Now batting, left fielder.
Into the windup, and Michael Brantley is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike 1 becomes so important to get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at-bat. This guy's one of the great pitchers in the game. When he's pitching from 0-2 counts, hitters don't have a chance.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. So he's just a 1/3 of an inning away from putting up another 0 as we take a look at the ball clubs with the lowest team ERAs. And we find that this pitching staff currently leads the NL in that department. Ready once again, Clint Frazier. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Here's the pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. Now some movement out in the Milwaukee bullpen. Both the lefty and the right-hander have begun to stretch it out. And he's going to add to the total. 14 punch-outs now as that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They're down here 5-1. Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one.
Orlando Arcia.
Hit sharply on the ground. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit.
Well, that's his 3rd hit of the night, and are you surprised? That's 3 singles. Now sits 3 for 4 with 3 singles. Not a bad night.
Digging in to try it again. Number 20. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. And he'll lunge forward to make the catch for the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jared Kendall. And he'll step off and fire to the bag. Just keeping him close. And there he goes towards second. Pitch outside. The throw. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there. Well, that stolen base was about as bang-bang as they come, and as Show Track demonstrates to us right here, it was his top speed that really made all the difference. He's definitely got wheels, and they were on display there. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Arcia rounds third and is digging for the plate. And that'll plate run number 6. It's now a 6-1 ball game.
Well, due to the elite speed, some say he's in scoring position even when he's starting from first. And here Show Track demonstrates why, as we see the incredible top speed as he came around to score pretty easily from second.
And that'll get down for a base hit. Digging in now, Travis Shaw. He singled his last time up. First offering on its way. A swing and a miss at the big curveball.
I like that he used the curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
And he can't knock this one down as it zips right by him into left. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with one away. Riding in once again, Domingo Santana. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they could get out of this jam, though.
The 0-1 delivery. Drilled on the ground to short. One there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So one. Digging in once again, Aaron Judge. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. A high fastball is in there. Right by him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2.
I'll tell you, we're in the later stages of this ball game, but his fastball is still coming out of his hand with plenty on it.
You froze him on the fastball there. Aaron Judge is retired for the first out in the bottom half of the 7th inning.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
And a sinker's in there for a called strike, and he forges ahead 0-2. Struck him out. Strikeout number 16 thus far, as he's had a whale of a ball game.
Well, he's really rolling on the mound right now. All you have to do is look at the last 4 hitters for evidence. All 4 of them have gone down on strikes, as you're seeing here. That's not easy to do, so you know he's got to be pretty dialed in out there.
He's going to want that pitch again. That ball's right down the middle in his wheelhouse. His eyes lit up. He just didn't let it travel deep enough where he could square it and keep it fair.
And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. So striding forward now, Corey Ray. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a little blooper to center. Frazier coming in, but he won't get there. It falls in.
So he tried to go back-to-back curveballs. The first one he fouled off and should have recognized he was on it. The next one he didn't miss it for the base hit.
Hernan Perez.
First pitch on its way. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. A runner at first with no outs here. Now a bunt attempt here. And the throw goes to first, so the sacrifice works that time.
The catcher, number
at the
55.
plate, Roberto Perez. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. From the stretch. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And it's gone. So a 2-run shot to left center, his second of the game, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
Well, when it left its bat, I didn't think it had the height to even clear the fence. Shows you how much I know. That thing was a laser shot that just kept going and going and going. Wow, that was impressive.
Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. Tapper up the line, but it's foul, strike one. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing hard liner to left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Whoa, he hung that change up. That ball was hit hard. Lucky to keep that one in the ballpark.
Number 20.
In now, number 20. And that's in there, base hit. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
Center fielder number 10.
Digging in, Jared Kendall. Couple of singles for him and 4 trips for him this afternoon. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. There's 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him. Brent Suter comes on to start the inning, and he'll have a huge lead to work with. Now at the plate, Todd Frazier. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Frazier.
Way in front of that fastball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. The next 0-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Now another 0-2. Another one sent foul. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again.
That's 4 foul balls in a row. He's battling, no doubt.
Ooh, tough to lay off there, but it's called a ball 1-2.
I like the high fastball 0-2. Now I know he's sitting 1-2, but you showed him a great fastball. Now he's got to honor that, and you can set him up with anything.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Todd Frazier becomes the first out in the bottom of the 8th inning. 0-1, here it comes. Hit on the ground to short. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Now batting, the shortstop, Gavin.
Now at the plate, Gavin Cecchini. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far.
That's the ball.
And a fastball just misses for ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. There's a sinker that didn't sink enough, just missed high.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Line toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
It sounds so cliche. It stayed inside the baseball, but that's a ball in on him, and he just shot it the other way for the base hit.
Gone.
Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. A runner on first with 2 away. Now a throw over to first, and the runner back in standing. And he takes this one high, 1-1.
1-1.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. The Yanks leave 1. Stepping up to the plate, Eric Timms. He'll be charged with trying to get on board, leading off the 9th. Charles Cabrera will try to get his club a little 9th inning insurance as he'll grab a bat to pinch hit, leading things off here. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. He'll enter play here at an even 250. 2 home runs and 11 RBIs. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. chop fouled over towards the coaching box. One and one. Here it comes. Ripped down the line, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Line to the right side, and the pinch hitter is retired here. 1 away.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. Line fouled off to the left and a few rows back. The windup and the 0-1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's around first, heading for 2. And he is into second base with a double. His 3rd hit this afternoon. Now batting, Domingo Santana, who comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Here's the first pitch to him. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
He hit that changeup hard. Man, he saw it good. Just wasn't able to keep it fair.
The 0-1. And a check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. Takes this the other way to right, and that's in there. Base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
Whoa, he hit that one a little bit too hard. Line drive single, but the runner at second had to hold up, so he's not going to score, but nice piece of hitting anyway.
Into the box now. Corey Ray lifted into center field. Frazier has a read on it. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And the run is in to score from third. It's a 9-1 ball game.
The batter, number 14,
stepping in, Hernan Perez. He laid down a sacrifice bunt in his last trip. Nick Gordon will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. This is on the ground over to first. Oh, look at the sliding stop. Oh, but he beats it out. Nearly a remarkable play, but scored a base hit, and the inning continues with 2 away. Roberto Perez is going to have another crack at it here, and it's been a great offensive performance for him so far. This was back in the 8th, his second home run of the game, as he dearly loved to make it 3 right here. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Frazier going back on it. See you later. Over the wall, a home run.
It looked like he might just work out of that inning, only giving up a single run, but it all comes crashing down on that mistake. Nothing like a 3-run bomb to change the entire complexion of your day on the mound.
Stepping in now, Orlando Arcia. Grounder down the line at third. On to first, and it's in time as they're finally able to retire. So they score 4 times on 4 base hits, no errors, and no one left.
Now playing
Josh Harrington enters from the pen to begin the frame with a sizable lead with which to work. Here's Michael Brantley. He'll start the inning, and we're back to the top of the order, but they haven't looked too dangerous in this one yet, right, guys?
Well, none of them have any hits yet, so you're right on the money. They've done a great job of holding these guys down so far.
Another opportunity for him here, so we'll see if anything changes.
Well, when you're hitting with 2 strikes, you're just in battle mode. Right there, he gets a breaking ball. He just fouled it off. Got a piece of it and stays alive.
And a good 2-strike swing here as he's been fighting off some tough pitches, but the count will remain at 0-2. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Shaw is there for it, and that's the first out of the inning.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Clint Frazier is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Fouled back.
Oh, he might have got away with one. 2-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone, but fortunately, he just fouled it off. He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Kendall has it in his tracks. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The right fielder, number 99.
Standing in, Aaron Judge. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field, and this one's not coming back. This is a long home run. Standing in now, Trey Mancini. Now a swing and a fly ball, and this should do it. Waiting on it, the left fielder makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Well, that wasn't exactly a nail-biter, but it's always nice when you can get an offensive explosion like that and save your closer for another day. A comfortable victory.
12-2, the final score in this.
While striking out.